Hey guys, Josh here, and today I thought we'd take a look at a figure from the Star Wars 6-inch Blackline series, Luke Skywalker. Now this is figure number 1 from Wave 1, and this is the one that they really kind of showed off before these guys went into full production and we started seeing them on shelves and online toy stores and things like that. And this is kind of the little teaser that we got, and as soon as I saw him, I thought he looked pretty nice and pretty accurate to what Mark Hamill, the guy that played Luke Skywalker, looked like. So very nice job. I do like the 6-inch line, but I'm probably not going to get into the other Star Wars, figures as far as I guess the newer movies, 1, 2, and 3. I'm gonna have to stick with the vintage part of the Star Wars whenever I collect these figures. So plan on bringing all those to you, but I'm a little bit behind, and this is only my second figure to do, so we'll go ahead and move along. It does come with a few accessories. It does come with this little pistol. I'll show you. He does have a little hook here for part of his lightsaber, so you'll just lift it up and hook that on there. And he also comes with that helmet. We'll go ahead and straighten him out here. As you can see, he can be posed with pretty much all his accessories. First one that I want to take a look at here is his helmet, and this does actually fit on his head, and it looks really nice. You can see that it's kind of scuffed up, and it looks like it's been tossed around in the jet, or the I forget what the X-wing and stuff like that, and looks very accurate to what it did in the show. So I'm glad that it looks like this and kind of beat up versus just a nice shiny pearly white, which would have kind of stood out a little bit. This looks a little bit more vintage style. The other thing is his little blaster here, which doesn't have a ton of paint detail. It does have some brown there, some silver here. Yes, the rest is just black molded plastic, but very accurate to what it did look like in the show, so very nice. The other thing is going to be his lightsaber. As you can see there, it's got the little button, a little bit of paint detail here. Does have the hole there to where you can just plug this piece in, just like I showed on Darth Maul, and now you have a fully functional lightsaber. So there you go. Now he can hold all this stuff in his hand, so you can go ahead and slide this in there, and he can be holding his lightsaber. Let me get it focused again for you. So there you go, not too bad. He doesn't have a place, unfortunately, to holster his pistol, which I really wish he did. I know that there's going to be a Han Solo figure coming out, and it does have a place to holster, so kind of wish he did. But there is his gun, looks very nice in his hand. And last thing before we get into articulation, can fit his helmet. It's a little bit of a tight squeeze, and get that chin strap down there. And there he is. So we're going to get fixed in here so you can see it real close. This looks very nice. You could display this guy in a couple of different ways. You can see that he's got some nice detail here, with the hoses and everything. He does have this little jumpsuit, which is all glued together, so you can't take it off, but it looks nice just like that. And you can kind of see some of the details that were put into this guy as well. Down here. I mean, just very nice. Even here in the shoulders, I mean, a lot of nice little detail there. I'll go ahead and take this helmet off of him and give you one more close-up so you can see that face. They even put the little mole there that Mark has, and I think they did a really good job, even like the hair. So let's go ahead and get into articulation and be done with this guy. It does have a ball joint here at the head. He can move that down as well, still be able to rotate. I don't think you can go back any, no. So just like so. This shoulder can go back and forth that much. It has a ball joint, rotates there. This rotates at the bicep or at the elbow. You can also bend in as well. Then you have wrist swivel here, and as you can see, you can bend this hand like so, in and out. Now this arm is exactly the same, except for whenever you get down to the wrist, does swivel, but instead of going towards him and away, it actually goes front. If I get it that way, there we go, front, and also goes back. So just kind of does the opposite way there for you. So you can kind of get him into those two-handed things where he can hold his lightsaber. Now as far as the waist, there's really no waist movement, but you do have that ab crunch, and it kind of moves around, and it kind of serves as a waist movement, I guess you could say. The legs, they can kind of go in and out, but again, they're hindered by this piece. But if you wanted to kind of pull it up a little bit, then you could probably do it more there, and that way it doesn't all get bunched up. Goes in and out a little bit, but again, you're limited here unless you push that section up. He does have a thigh cut, so that does move on both sections there. And then he does have double jointed knees, which do work pretty nice. Does have boot articulation, and then you also have this nice little ball joint down here that'll rotate, and this little shoe will move all the way around and back and forth as well. So you get them into some decent poses and just get them the way that you want them to. So there is Luke Skywalker, number 1 of Wave 1. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'm going to try to finish up these Star Wars figures for this week. I only have 2 others to do, and maybe I'll pick up a few more of the Wave 2 and Wave 3 if those are out. But I do have some really cool Brave figures to do for next week, so that's what I plan on doing that. And somewhere around 200 or something, it might be a little more after that, but maybe next week I'll do a recording and kind of give you an update for my 200th video, or a little bit over that, of my collection update. So hopefully you guys enjoy that as well. Talk to you later. Have a good day.